Are you smarter than an environmental science student? Welcome to Are You Smarter Than an Environmental Science Student? Today we have contestants Devin and Tierney, and I'm your host, Madison. Let's get started.
Okay, I'll have population for 100, please.
What 4 factors affect population change?
I'd say it would have to be birth rate, death rate, immigration, and emigration. Populations can change in size, density, dispersion, and age distribution.
Wow, that's awesome, Devin. Pick another question.
I'll take population for 300, please.
How can a population overshoot its carrying capacity? What are the consequences of this?
Well, a population can overshoot its carrying capacity when the population experiences growth and uses up its resource base, temporarily exceeding the capacity of its environment. Consequences of this may be a crash of the population unless excess individuals switch to new resources or different grounds.
Wow, Devin, that was fantastic. What a detailed and thorough answer. Pick another question.
Okay, I'm going to go for reproduction for 200.
Distinguish between asexual and sexual reproduction. List advantages and disadvantages of sexual reproduction.
Well, asexual reproduction is when the offspring are exact genetic copies of a single parent, common in single-celled species such as bacteria. And sexual reproduction is when organisms produce offspring that have combinations of traits from each parent. 97% of known organisms use sexual reproduction.
That is fantastic, Devin. So you have 600 points now, and it is time to switch to Tierney. Tierney, what will you pick as your first question?
Sustainability for 200.
All right. What are 5 principles we could use to help us live more sustainably?
Well, Maddie, we could learn many things about the environment. We need to understand that everything is connected to everything else, and these connections need to be preserved. We should reduce the damage humans do to nature and understand the effects humans have on nature. Also use restraint and cooperation when dealing with nature. And humans need to understand that our lifestyles are totally dependent on the earth.
That is correct. Pick another question.
How about population trends for 400?
All right. Distinguish between exponential and logistic growth of a population and give examples of each type of growth.
Okay. Exponential growth starts slowly and proceeds faster as the population increases. It's J-shaped. This occurs when there is no limiting factors on a population and cannot continue forever. The human growth curve currently looks like this. Logistic growth is exponential population growth, then a steady decrease in growth as the population encounters limiting factors. An example would be the sheep population of Tasmania in the 19th century.
Correct. And we have a tie between our 2 contestants, both with 600 points. We'll be right back with a tiebreaker. You know what that sound means? It's time for our lightning round. We'll have 1 bonus question, and whoever answers right first wins. Name this bird. Devin!
Chuck Bull's widow!
Congratulations! You won! You are smarter than an environmental science student. Are you smarter than an environmental science student?